Hello, my friend, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. And today we are going to do a fun session for the hips and for the core, kind of a random combination, but we're going to need them. So mobility for the hips and a strong, solid core. So if you're not quite there, show yourself some grace, have a sense of humor, know that there's something to work towards. We are all on a journey to get stronger, to get more fit, to get more flexible, to gain better balance. So you are in the right place, and thank you so much for picking to spend some time with me and joining me on the channel. If you'd be so kind, take a second, subscribe to the channel, would mean a ton to me. But otherwise, let's get started, you guys. So we're going to get warmed up a little bit, getting into those hips and getting them ready for some good activity. Inhale, reach to the sky. Oh, yes. And exhale, release those arms down by your sides. Press your palms down. Oh, lengthen through the crown of the head. Just feel that stretch, waking up your body. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your upper body down. So noticing if you're holding some tension in the lower back, into those hips, we're going to do our best to let it go. Big, full, deep breaths. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and overhead. And we're going to release those hands once again down by your sides. We're going to open up those feet. You can stay facing. I'm going to turn just so I don't give you that lovely crotch shot. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to rock those hips side to side. So as you rock the hips, just notice if there's any place through the hips, through the groin, through the knees, through the ankles, in your lower back that talks to you. That's like, hey, give me just a second. Maybe make your range of motion a little bit less. Keeping that core strong. And just work in the mobility through those hips. Let's take it to the right and hold it to the right. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Breathe. Let's slowly walk the hands forward. Right out over that right knee. You can stack your hands. You can stack fists. If you have a block handy, you can place your forehead against the block. And then let's lift slightly, and we're going to walk our hands out over that right shin. And once again, coming forward, you can come onto your forearms. You can extend those arms out long. You can stack your hands. You can, again, use that block if you have it. If you don't have it, simulate that block, stacking your fists, stacking hands, or just remaining up on your forearms. We just want to feel that nice stretch in the hip. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. And switch, bringing the hands behind, rocking those knees to the left. We turn and walk those hands right out over that left knee. And again, stack fists, hands on the forearms, whatever feels good. Just gently letting go through the hips. We lift just slightly, walking those hands out over that left shin, and go ahead and take it on down to wherever it feels good to you. Now, good might mean a really juicy stretch. It might mean a light, gentle stretch. So your sense of good, listen to that. Honor where your body's ready to go. So this is going to be some challenging core work, some challenging hip flexor work, or hip mobility work, I should say. Hip flexibility is what I meant to say. So yeah, it's going to be challenging. So adjust how you need to adjust. Know that you can go at your own pace. I'll show you modifications. I'll show you intensifications. You take care of you. And slowly walk those hands back up. And again, let's take it back to the top of the mat. Feet are nice and wide. Sit up tall. Place your hands to the tops of the feet and just fold forward. Stretching out that lower back. And slowly we rise. Let's crisscross those legs once again and sit up nice and tall. Bringing the hands to the shins. We're going to do some cat and cows. Seated cat and cows. Inhale, press it through. Arch your back, gaze to the sky. And as you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your spine towards the back. Tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through. Arch your back, gaze to the sky. And exhale, hollow. And inhale it up nice and tall. We're going to have you slide back on your mat just a little bit. So I want you to have a little bit of space at the top of the mat so there's plenty of room for your hands to come forward. Finding your breath. Let's close those knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the earth. Plenty of room behind you as well because we're going to be rolling back. So making sure that you have enough space in front, enough space in back. We're going to do 5 rolling like a ball. Bringing the hands behind the thighs. We're going to rock it back to the point where those toes can be lifted off of your mat. A nice natural curve of your spine. And as you exhale, roll it back and roll it up, stopping before those toes touch. Roll it back and up. 3 more times. Roll it back. Nice little massage for your back. Breathe. 1 more time. This time, crisscross your legs. Bring your hands forward, stepping your right foot back, and then your left. So left and right, depending upon which way leg your legs were crossed. So you decide what's right. Holding plank. Breathe. So here comes that core. We can be down on our knees or we can be on our toes. We can be on our forearms or we can be on our hands. We're going to take that right knee to the right elbow. If you can touch it, great. And step it back. Left knee, left elbow. And step it back. Right knee, right elbow. And step it back. So if you're on your knees, same thing. Left knee, left elbow. And step it back. 1 more time. Right knee, right elbow. And step it back. 1 more time. Left knee, left elbow. And back. Tuck your toes. Back to plank. Walk or hop it back in. Crisscross those legs and sit it back. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands come forward. I want you to hollow and roll it back. Engage the core. Breathe, 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 breathe. Just hold. And up we go. Reach to the sky. Circle the arms around behind you. Fingertips point towards your bottom. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Hip mobility. Strengthen those shoulders. Slowly release your bottom. Big circle up. Arms come down to shoulder height. Hollow the tummy and chest. Start to lean it back. Breathe. And rise. Circle those arms around behind. Fingertips point towards your bottom. Lean back onto those hands. Press and lift your hips. Exhale. Bottom comes down. Reach to the sky. 1 more time of each. I'll lower the arms to shoulder height and begin to lean it back. As you hollow the tummy and chest. Lean, lean, lean. Breathe. Draw that belly button in. Inhale, rise, reach to the sky, circle the arms around behind, fingertips point towards your bottom, press and lift your hips to the sky. You feel those shoulders? Yes. Core strong, squeeze those buns. And slowly lower your bottom back down, big circle of those arms up and around. We draw those knees in, rolling like a ball. Let's go for 5. Roll it back and up, stop. Roll it back. Take it up. Roll it back. And up. Little massage for that back. That feels good. Back and up. 1 more time. Take it back. This time, crisscross those legs. Hands come forward. Whatever leg's behind, step it back. And the other to plank. Breathe. Lifting out of those shoulders. Find your breath. Adding on. Taking that right knee to the right elbow. Bending the elbows. Straightening the arms. Step it back. Left knee, left elbow. Bend the elbows. Extend those arms. Press it back. 1 more time each side. Right knee, right elbow. Bend the elbows. Press it up. Step it back. Left knee, left elbow. And bend. And press. And step it back. Walk, step, or hop. Crisscross those feet. Once again, we come back down. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, rotate. Right hand to the top of the left thigh. Right hand behind you. Sit up as tall as you can sit. Turn and take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Checking in with your breath. Mobility in the spine, in those hips. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, open. Left hand to the right knee. Right hand behind you. Sit up as tall as you can sit. Gazing out over that right shoulder. And breathe. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front. Release those arms, circle them around. We're going to extend those feet out just a little bit. Knees are bent. We're going to cross that right foot up and over the left knee, bringing your hands, right hand through that little window. Interlace your fingers behind that left thigh. And we're going to do that same, rolling like a ball. Roll it back. Bring it up and stop. Roll it back. Bring it up and stop. Bring it back and up. 2 more. Breathe. Once more. And hold. Find your breath. Slow it down. Now let's slowly take it down. Rock it back. Pull those knees in. Love for that hip. Releasing the intensity with the arms, extending those arms out to a T. Place that left foot to the mat. And we're going to take both knees to the left. And then up and over, and both knees to the right. Lots of love for the hips. Coming back to center, and then over to the left. Keeping that figure 4. Back through center, and to the right. We're going to do that one more time. I just really want you to focus on what do you feel and where. So we're working those hips. Some love for that lower back. Always making sure that whatever we're doing actually feels like love. Okay? Bringing it back to center. Once again, drawing those knees in. This is going to be a little more challenging. Bringing the hands, that right hand through. Interlace your fingers. Pull it in and rock it up. Hold. Breathe. Release that left foot. Release the right. And let's cross. Left foot up and over the right. Reaching that left hand through. Interlace your fingers and lift your foot. Breathe. So just staying here can be pretty challenging. Adding that rock, take it back, and up we go. And back, and up we go. Is one side easier? Probably. Flexibility is easier on one side. Core work, ooh, one more. Take it up and hold. Just lift through the crown of the head and breathe. And slowly, let's take it back. Pulling those knees in. That feels good. Giving some love into that left hip. Gently releasing the hands. Right foot comes to the mat. Arms extend out to a T. Let's take both knees to the right. Left knee stays pointing towards the sky. And then take it up through center. And over to the left. Just feeling all the different places. Back through center. And once again to the right. Keeping that left knee pointing towards the sky. Back through center. And then to the left. We're going to do that one more time each side. Take it to the right. And back through center. And last time to the left. And bring it back to center. Pull those knees in. Reach that left hand through. Interlace your fingers. This is going to be challenging. Pull those knees in. Hollow your tummy and chest. And rock it up. Breathe. So if it takes a couple, it's okay. And go ahead and release those feet. Feet nice and wide. Once again, hinge it forward, stretching through the groin, through those hips, into that lower back. Tuck your chin. Starting at the tailbone, roll it up. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing the knees together to boat, lifting the chest, extending those arms out if you don't need them, and breathe. So we're going to crisscross that right foot up and over the left. You can stay right here or extend your legs and bend. Extend and bend. Extend. Keep that belly button drawn in and bend. Last time. Extend and bend. Switch so that left foot is on top. And exhale, extend and bend. Extend and bend. Holy cow. Extend and bend. Last one. Extend and bend. Uncross those feet. Support. That's a little release for that lower back. And breathe. Let's slowly take it back. Draw those knees in. Open the arms out to a T. Extend the legs to the sky and flex your feet. Breathe. We're going to reach up with that right hand to touch those left toes. Can you touch your pinky toe? And bring it back down. Arm out to a T. Left hand reaches up. Can you touch that right pinky toe? And bring it back down. Right to left pinky toe. And down. Left to right pinky toe. And down. Alternating. Side to side. One more time each. Back to center, bend those knees. Lift those fingertips to the sky, our dead bug position, if you will. Core is strong. We're going to extend that left leg out and the right arm straight back and bring it back to center. Right leg out, left arm back and bring it back to center. So we're working in opposition. So whatever leg you're pressing out, the opposite arm is reaching back overhead. Keeping that belly button drawn in, keeping the knees right over the hips, and breathe. Let's do one more each. Back to center. Extend those legs, flex your feet. Both fingertips reach up. And this time, open the arms and the legs as wide as you like. Lift them back together and lower the upper body. Reach. Extend as big as you want to make it. Reach and release. Reach it up. Open it up. Reach it up and release. We have two more. Reach it up. Open it up. Reach it up. And release. Last one. Reach it up. Open it up. Reach it up. And release. Bend those knees. Let's extend those arms out to a T and pull those knees out and away from us once again. We're going to slowly lower both knees to the left, as low as you can lower without releasing that right shoulder from the mat. So we want to keep that right shoulder down and come back to center. And now to the right. We keep that 90-degree bend, mindful of where the knees are and where the feet are, and back to center. Now you can keep those knees bent or you can straighten your legs. We want to make sure that we're keeping those legs right in line with the hips. And up we go. And over to the right. So if you feel those feet falling away from you, bend those knees. Legs side by side, whether the knees are bent or straight. We work to keep both shoulders connected to the earth. Breathe. Let's do one more each direction. Strengthening those obliques. Working the flexibility in the spine. Working those inner thighs. And we bend those knees if they're not already. Let's extend that left leg out and release it down. Cross that left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping that right shoulder against the floor. Turn and take your gaze out over that right arm. If you like, bend your left knee, draw your heel up towards your bottom, reach down with that right hand. Can you find your foot? Take a hold of your foot if you can find it. And then work to get that right shoulder back down towards the earth. Close your eyes and breathe. Let yourself melt into this stretch. Gently releasing your hand, extending that right arm out, extending that left leg long, rolling it back to center. We draw that left knee in. Right leg extends out and releases down. Right hand crosses to the outside of the left knee and gently pull your leg across your body, working to keep that left shoulder connected to the floor. Turning and taking your gaze out over that left arm. Just breathe. If you like, bending that right knee, drawing that right heel up towards your bottom, reaching down with that left hand, taking a hold of your foot, and then just gently working to draw that left shoulder back to the mat to open your chest to the sky. So we just want a really nice stretch. We don't want any discomfort kind of sneaking into that pain threshold. We want to keep it out of the pain threshold altogether. Just a really nice stretch. If you are holding your breath, if you are panting, breathing shallowly, back off just a little bit. Gently releasing your foot, extending that right leg, left arm extends out to a T, and slowly roll it back to center. Drawing that right knee in, knees right over the hips, and gently place your feet to the mat. Heel toe your feet open twice, and then let those knees come together. You can have those feet wider if it feels better to you. You can take them as wide as you like. Just feeling that really nice stretch and that internal rotation through the hip joint. I don't want anything overly crazy. So if you like, back it off, back to where it feels good. Toes are just slightly pigeon-toed, knees are just gently touching. Let's take those arms overhead if that feels okay to you. Stacking your left palm on top of the right. And breathe. So working those core muscles. We got some added bonuses with the shoulders. Hip mobility, so important with every day that goes by. Keeping those hips limber, pelvic floor strong. Core strong and engaged. That core is your powerhouse. If we have a weak core, pretty much everything suffers for it. Our posture, our gait, our movements are far less efficient. So by strengthening that core, just spending a few moments as often as you can, you'll stand taller. Your gait's going to be more efficient. Every movement you make is going to be a little safer, a little more effective. Self-confidence improves. A lot of times attitude improves. It's such a gift. Let's switch now so that right hand is on top. And let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together and open those knees out wide to a reclined butterfly. So that external rotation through the hips, making sure that that's a good space to be in. If you need to slide your feet out a little bit, that's okay. Find a space that feels good to you. And it's funny because each day can be different. And we bring with us onto our mats our moods, our thoughts, how we slept, what we had to eat, to drink. And all of those things influence our practice. So on those days where you feel like you're on the struggle bus, laugh. Smile and check in. But don't judge, don't criticize. And on those days that we just feel like $1,000,000 and our practice is just super smooth and we feel super strong, limber, celebrate those days. And recognize what you do that morning, yesterday. How's your mood? How are your thoughts? The energy we bring with us everywhere affects us inside and out. Influences others. The energy we have within us and around us attracts more of that energy. Let's make it good, guys. Slowly closing those knees, extending those legs, bringing the arms down by your sides, palms open to the sky, and let's just take a moment to check in with that energy. To get rid of any negativity that's hiding anywhere. If you need to, shake it off. Wherever that is, let it go and let your body be still. Can you find a smile on your face? Just breathe. And as we remain here, you can adjust as you need to adjust. Move as you need to move. Find your breath. I invite you to take your time as you're ready, drawing your knees in towards your chest. Hands behind your thighs, pull those knees in nice and tight. Good little stretch for that lower back. Priming us for that rock up as you're ready. We turn, finding that cross-legged position. Resting your hands comfortably, stacking one hand on top of the other. Thumbs gently touching. Close your eyes and breathe. And as we close our practice today, sharing just a few words with you. You are welcome to take them with you or let them float on by. I will make you happy, said life, but first I will make you strong. Let's pull the hands to heart center. A gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. And just a moment of silent gratitude for the journey that we have had thus far, knowing that the challenges we have embraced have in fact made us stronger. Now is the time to be happy. Let's gently lift that beautiful face, open those beautiful eyes, and a huge heartfelt thank you for joining me today. I hope that was fun. I hope you feel strong and healthy, and I hope you just have the very best day. Take care of yourself, and until the next time, I will always look forward to it. Take care. Love, light, and namaste.